welcome to another episode of Like a Budgie. Nice to see you, I hope you're well. Right, we've got a bit of a treat today. You see here, my old mate John.
All right.
You remember him from our trip we did all around Europe. Right, hold on, this episode's going to be a bit different. Right, so as you can see, we've got on the back here, you can't really see it very well because it's all covered in polythene. We've covered it up because it's raining and we do not want this to get wet because this is a bit special. We've got a Vespa. What year is it, John?
It's a 1962.
1962 original Vespa. What model?
150 GL. First 4-speed Vespa they made.
First 4-speed Vespa they made. Right, today what we're doing, you can't see it, but underneath here, John has had a new engine put in. He's had it all rebuilt, and we are taking this bike to be dyno tested. So this one has had £5,000 spent on that engine, and you're about to hear it roar. Right, so John, this is your Vespa, your scooter. How did you get hold of this scooter? How did it get into your hands?
And my father-in-law gave it to me.
Your father-in-law?
Yeah, he bought it brand new in 1962.
So this is a 1962 scooter?
Yeah, genuine Italian scooter. He lives in Sardinia and he bought it and he fell off it and dented it a bit there.
Let's have a look. So that is an original dent from new.
Well, pretty much. In the 70s he dented it up.
Okay.
And he's done 4,000 kilometres on it.
Okay, so what have you had to do to get this bike registered over here?
I bought it back from Italy and wrote off to the Vespa Owners Club and give them the chassis number, and they dated it, give me a dating letter.
Yeah.
And then I registered it with a DVLA, and here it is today. So
in all its glory.
It was all seized up when I got it. All the cables were seized, the engine was seized. So I put all new cables, new tyres, new bearings, stuff like that. New engine. I got a 200cc engine out of a 70s P200 scooter. And put that in there.
Who's the guy that's actually done all the work on this engine here now?
Now
then
we got a new engine in there now. It's a Pinasco 225cc.
Okay.
Built by Dan Ashman.
Dan Ashman.
Yeah.
And what has he done to this engine then? If you explain. This is all brand new, is it?
Well, all the the guards and stuff in the airbox end, but the cases, the cylinder, the piston. It's got a 60mm crank. It's been converted to 12 volts now instead of 6.
Okay.
He's ported the cases to match the cylinder.
Yeah.
And he's built it all up for me, and we just took it to Shiny Red Tuning in Stroud, where they dynoed it and made sure it weren't running lean anywhere through the rev range, and it come back at 15 horsepower.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah,
so 15 horsepower, is that like as much as you can get out of one of these, or is that like average?
No, that's good for what it is with a standard sort of ignition and standard carburetor.
Yeah.
You could go with a variable ignition and reed valves and a bigger carb, etc. and stuff.
Oh, it's quite technical then.
Then you'd end up with a little bit more, but this scooter left the factory, Piaggio factory, with 6 horsepower, and now it's got 15, and it's a touring kit, so it can happily sit at 65-ish.
So what do you want this bike for? I know it holds a little bit of memories in your good lady's heart, because it was her dad's bike. What's your intentions for this bike?
Just to have fun with it, really. I'm not a scooter maniac. I don't, not really into that sort of scene.
So you're not a big enthusiast.
No,
you just was lucky to get your hands on it.
And hopefully the next
and brought
time
it back
we
to
do
life.
France Normandy tour, there's a good chance I'm going to go on this instead of my GS Adventure in the garage.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I just like it really. And I'll tell you what, I've had really good fun. You ride this and it is good fun. No doubt about that.
Oh, well, thanks for letting us go along for the ride on this one,
Thanks
John.
for coming.
No, appreciate that.
Look out to see the Vespa and more of the Bike and Budgie videos.
Yeah, we'll be out together, and you'll see this quite a lot, I'm sure.
When we ride to Tim Arnold's house.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick photo of the dyno readout, so you can have a proper look at that for all you anoraks that are into all that. And I'll put a photo up at the end. And I also want to say thanks to the guy at Shiny Red for doing it for us. And this is a shout out to you, sir. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, that's great. All right then. Thanks ever so much for watching. And we will see you next time you come along for the ride with Bike and Budgie. Take care.